We're gonna start lying down. So find a nice Shavasana position. So walking the feet a little bit away from the hips, the hands away from the shoulders, feel the tailbone underneath the hips. And start by just taking a big inhalation through the nose. And exhale, mouth open, letting the body drop. A couple more times, inhaling all the way up to the top of the head. And exhale with the mouth open, allowing the body to drop heavy into the mat. The shoulders to sink away from the ears, the chest to drop down. Now close your mouth and start inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Into the top of the head, through the rib cage, opening up. Exhale, close the rib and drawing the navel towards the spine. Feel the pelvic floor lifting up, finding your center body. Inhaling into the ribs, front, side, and back, to the top of the head. Exhale, close the ribs and feel the belly button towards the spine, Mula Bandha reaching up towards the Uddiyana Bandha. Inhaling. And exhaling. We're really trying to bring the awareness into the breath, into the body, through the breath. Allowing the mind to calm down and really bringing the focus for the next 75 minutes into yourself. In the next inhalation, stretch your arms above the head, the legs long and away from you. Then bend the knees into the chest and roll a bit from side to side, massaging the back. We're gonna release the left leg down, keep the right knee up. Interlace the fingers into the right knee and start creating a few hip circles into the right side, really squeezing the knee in, massaging the right hip joint, one direction, and then the other. We're gonna come back to center in the inhalation. We're gonna press the knee into the hands, resisting with the arms. In the exhalation, we're gonna squeeze the knee in towards the chest. Repeat it one more time. Inhale to press the knee into the hands, really resisting it. And exhale to squeeze. Now we're gonna do the opposite. So turn the hands in the front side of the thigh, maybe creating two fists. In the inhalation, you're gonna press the knee into the hands, resisting it with the arms. Really press it, press it, press it. And exhale one more time, squeeze it in. Repeating, so press the fist into the front of the knee, press the hands into the knee into the hands, creating the resistance. And exhale, squeeze it in. Now change hands, so left hand into the right knee now. Here, exhale, take the right knee towards the side into a twist. And look back towards the right hand. Inhale all the way up to the top of the head. Exhale, belly button to spine and twist even more. A couple more times, inhaling all the way up. Exhale to allow the body to go deeper into the twist. One last inhale, all the way up. And exhale all the way down. Now inhale to come back to center. Option to keep the left leg straight or maybe bend it. You're gonna interlace the fingers behind the right hamstring and with the hands really squeeze the hamstring in. Slowly, we're going to inhale, point the foot and try to stretch the leg as much as you can, keeping the knee soft if you need. Exhale, flex the ankle and bend the knee. Inhale to point and stretch. Open up the hamstring. Exhale to flex and bend. One last, inhale to point and stretch. And exhale to flex and bend. We're going to keep the knee bent. You're going to transfer the hands into the front of the knee. We're gonna squeeze it into the chest. Now reach the shoulder blades off the mat, the left leg off the mat. Try to reach the forehead towards the knee. Release the hands. Keep drawing the stomach towards the spine. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stretch the leg towards the face towards the leg. Squeeze it in for 5. Keep reaching up. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly release. Bend your knees. Move a little bit from side to side. Good, you're gonna release the right leg down, keep the left knee up, interlace the fingers into the left knee and start creating a couple of knee circles. Really try to indulge in the places wherever feel the tightest. One direction, move slowly, and then the other. Good. Now come back to center. We're gonna inhale, press the knee into the hands, creating the resistance. And exhale, squeeze the knee closer to the chest. Let it open. Inhale to engage the left leg, press it into the hands. And exhale to squeeze the knee in even more. Now change the hands so they go into the inside part of the leg. We're gonna inhale, press the knee to the hands and press the hands into the knee, creating a resistance, work the core, and exhale, squeeze the leg in one more time. Again, switch the hands into the front, press the knee to the hands into the knee, resisting, good, and exhale to squeeze in. Now right hand into the left knee, now here and exhale, take the left knee towards the side into a twist, and look back towards the left hand. Inhaling all the way up to the top of the head. Exhale, belly button to spine and twist even more. And again, inhale all the way up. In the exhalation, really allow the knee to reach away from the left arm. One more, inhale. And exhale. We're gonna now come back, option to bend the right leg if you need. I'm gonna interlace the fingers into the back of the left leg, hamstring, really squeeze them in with the hands. We're gonna inhale slowly, point the foot and try to stretch the leg, keeping the connection, thigh to tummy. Exhale, flex the ankle and bend the knee. Keep feeling the navel drawing towards the spine. Inhale to point and stretch. Exhale to flex and bend. Well done, everyone. One more. Inhale to point and stretch. Exhale to flex and bend. Now, shift the hands one more time into the front of the knee. We're going to squeeze it into the chest. Now, draw the stomach towards the spine. Lift the shoulder blades off the mat. The right leg off the mat. Try to reach the forehead towards the knee. Release the hands. Stay here for 5. Keep squeezing it in. 4, 3, good. 2, 1. Stretch the leg. Leg towards the face towards the leg for 5. Squeeze it in. 4, maybe kiss the knee. 3, 2, and 1, and release. Bend the knees, move a little bit from side to side. We're gonna make it a little bit more dynamic now. So the first round, we're gonna bend the knee and switch. Then we're gonna stretch the leg, do scissors. The last one, we're gonna twist. So knee to elbow, twisting, okay? At all time, really feel the stomach pressing in towards the spine into the mat. Okay, so squeeze the knees in. Interlace the fingers into the front knee, reach the left leg away from you, lift the shoulder blades up and switch for 1, switch 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch the legs, scissors. 1, switch, 2, 3. Keep coming up with the shoulder blades. 4, 3, 2, 1, and now twist, elbow to knee or pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and release down. Move the knees a little bit from side to side. Now release the heels down, close to the hips. Squeeze the thighs in the inhalation. Lift the hips up. Feeling the back body working, the front body lengthening and releasing. And then slowly release down through the spine. We're gonna do one last core here. We're gonna stretch the legs up. And before we do anything else, take a couple of ankle circles into one direction. And then the other. Good. Now we're gonna point the feet and squeeze the legs in towards each other. We're gonna interlace the fingers behind the head. Keep drawing the stomach towards the spine, with the spine down into the mat. Lift the shoulder blades off the mat and the hips 2 centimeters off the mat. Staying here. 1, keep reaching the hips up. 2, 3, good, feather. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start pulsing the legs up towards the ceiling. 1, the last one. 2, 3, 4. Feel the lower belly working. 5, 6, 7, or 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Take a break. Now place the hands behind the knees and start rolling forward and back like a little ball. Good. In the next inhalation, we're going to cross the ankles, place the hands forward, and replace the knees back behind you. Right away, we're going to release the hips back and walk the hands a little further away from you. We're going to inhale, squeezing our thighs round the spine to come up. Releasing the hips down towards the mat. And then exhale, lift the chest and chin and arch it back. Inhaling, waving forward through the spine. Releasing the hips down. Exhale, lead with the tailbone and take it back. One more like this. Inhaling, waving forward. Hips down. And exhale, take it back. We're going to inhale, wave forward. This time, release the hips down towards the mat and move the hips a little bit from side to side, releasing the core, the front body. Beautiful. And then come back into all fours. So replacing, really feel the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Checking that the index finger is facing forward. So it's not in, it's forward. So the shoulders are nice and open. From here, we're going to inhale, arch the spine, so lift the tailbone up, thumb and chest down, shoulder back towards the hips and look up. Exhale, squeeze the thighs, round the spine, tailbone under and draw the chin in towards the chest. Inhale to open up through the spine, hips up, chest up, shoulder back, look up. And exhale to round, keep drawing the navel in towards the spine, tailbone under, chin in, inflating the back, very nice. Inhale to open up through the spine. And exhale to round. We're going to repeat the same things with the spine. This time we're going to add the legs. So inhale, arch the spine, squeeze the heels towards the hips and look up. Exhale to press the feet down, round the spine and lift the knees off the mat. Good. Inhale to open up. Squeeze the heels in and look up. Exhale to round, press the feet down and lift the knees off the mat. The tailbone is under, the pelvic floor is engaged. Inhale to open up. And exhale to round up. Press the mat away. Inflate the shoulder blades. Lift the knees up. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the knees down and just sit back into the heels. When I place the hands into the knees, so we're going to sit up all the way. We're going to inhale, slide the hands towards the hips, arch the spine and look up. Exhale, slide the hands towards the knees, round the spine and draw the chin in. We're going to keep mobilizing the spine. Inhale to open up. Chest up, look up. And exhale to round. One last. Inhale to open. And exhale to round. Good. Come back to a neutral spine. Now we're going to make a little butterfly shape with the hands and reach up. Now in the inhalation, reach your shoulders up towards the ears. We're going to pass the chest forward and the arms behind you, arching the spine. In the exhalation, you're going to bring the ribs in and come back to a neutral spine. Inhale to open up, chest forward, arms back. Exhale, neutral spine. One last. Inhale to open. Now open up the elbows, cacti shape. Press the elbows back and the chest forward. Interlace the fingers behind you, press the hands down and open up through the chest. Head up and back if it feels good. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. Good, and then slowly release. We're gonna come back one more time with the hands forward in front of you. Pressing them out away. Now in the inhalation, we're gonna reach your right arm forward and left leg back without going into the back, but really keeping the tailbone underneath you. And exhale to release down. Other side. So left arm forward, right leg back, keeping the stomach in, the tailbone under, and then release it down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Really try to lock into the glute, into the low glute and hamstring. Up and down. Now we're just gonna lift the left leg up. We're gonna turn the right leg a little bit to the side and move into a side plank variation. The left arm is gonna reach up. I'm gonna tap the left foot down into the mat and then lift it up. Down and up. Keep pressing the stomach towards the spine, the spine towards the stomach, down and up. Last one, down and up. Now bend the leg, try to grab the foot with the hands and press the foot into the hands and the chest forward. Now transfer the hands into the inside of the foot, moving very slowly, look down, try to keep this connection and lift the leg up. Good. Now release the left arm forward, come back to neutral spine and release it down. I know it's quite tricky. Move the hips a little bit from side to side. Good. Now other side. So the right leg reaches across. I'm gonna turn. The left leg comes behind you, moving into modified side plank. Arm up or into the waist. I'm gonna tap the foot down and then inhale, lift it up. Tap it down and up. Down and up. You're doing great. Down and up. Now bend the leg, grab the foot and press the foot into the hands and the chest forward. Good. Now we're gonna switch the hands into the inside. We're gonna look down very slowly. Try to come back, keeping the weight into the left side body and pressing the foot into the hand. Whoopsie. And then release the right hand down, square off and release down. Good job. Moving the hips a little bit from side to side. Now start walking the hands forward. I always like to grab the outer edge of the mat. That's not a must, but I think it feels good. Hugging the elbows and armpits towards each other. Forehead or chin and chest down, puppy pose. Really allowing the chest, the armpits, the triceps to melt into the mat, the heart, the back of the heart. At the same time, really allow the tailbone or reach with the tailbone upwards. Allowing the spine to open up. Good. Bea, ancora un po' di più il coccige in alto. Katrina, move the hips a little further front. Be further front. Yes, there you are. Good. And then slowly release all the way down. Move the hips a little bit from side to side. Now open up the legs a little wider. Place the fingertips into the side of the shoulders. Logging into the glutes, into the legs, stomach towards the spine. Keeping this inhale, press them out away and come up. Weighting upwards. Exhale to release back down. Inhale to press them out away, round the spine to come up. Chest and head comes last. Keep pressing them out away. And exhale to release down. Keep reaching the shoulders away from the ears on your way up. Inhale to press them out away, coming up. And exhale to release down. Now close the legs so they're next to each other. Place the hands down into the side of the chest. Again, log into the body, engage everything you have. Inhale to lift the legs and chest at the same time. Arms off the mat, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale to release down. Inhale to come up, squeezing everything in. Keep drawing the navel towards the spine. Exhale it down. Inhale to come up. Now reach with the hands towards the feet. One more time, interlace the fingers behind you. Press the hands away, squeeze the heels together. Shalabhasana. Keep reaching the legs up, the chest up. Good, Maddie. Nice, Renee. Head up a little bit more, chin up. And then slowly release down. Well done, everyone. Hands down into the side of the chest. Inhale, coming up into up dog. And exhale, pressing back into a downward facing dog. Walking the dog a little bit from side to side. First downward dog of this class. And whenever you're ready, ground the hands, ground the feet, and start pressing them out away. Always an option to soften the knees at the beginning if you feel like you need. And really feel the length into the spine, feeling the tailbone, reaching away from the shoulders away from the wrists, the hips away from the knees away from the ankles. Finding the longest version of the downward dog you have. We're gonna inhale, come up into the toes, round the spine forward into high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, lift tail, chest and chin, and take it back into downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale, lift up into the toes, round the spine forward, keep controlling with the core. Exhale, wave it back. Now we're gonna inhale, wave forward into high plank. You're gonna keep the hands there and draw both heels towards the right side and stay there. Keep pressing the mat away, squeezing the right side body. Now lift the left arm up into a side plank. Stay there with the feet. Keep squeezing the right side body, pressing the mat away. Now reach with the left arm forward and engage your right side body even more. Stretch the left side body. Good. Left hand releases down, bend the right knee if you need, and press the hips back into a twisted down dog. Gonna come back into normal down dog. We're gonna inhale, wave forward, high plank. Exhale, release down through chaturanga this time. Inhale, come up into up dog. And exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Other side. So inhale, waving forward into high plank. Now stay there with the hands and reach both heels towards the left side. Stay there, feeling the left side body burning. Now reach the right arm up. Keep pressing the mat away and squeeze the hip upwards. Keep drawing the navel towards the spine. The right arm comes forward. Keep lengthening to the right side body and squeeze it through the left side body. Right hand releases down and then lift the hips up into a twisted down dog. Good. And then come back to a normal down dog. This time we're gonna stay here with the feet and release the elbows down into dolphin. So option to interlace the fingers and press the mat away. If not, hands down. So whatever you feel like you have more benefit with the shoulders. Again, soften the knees if you need and really press the chest back towards the legs this time. Good. Both hands down into the mat. Now squeeze the elbows in towards each other and reach both elbows up at the same time into down dog. Good job. So walking the feet forward towards the hands. We're gonna inhale, come up halfway, so fingertips down into the mat or hands into the shins, really lifting the tailbone up and the chest up. Good. And exhale, hug the elbows and take a forward fold. Moving a little bit from side to side, even bouncing up and down if you need. Allowing the weight of the elbows, the shoulders, the head to help the forward fold, releasing any tension in the neck, in the face. For every exhalation, feel the belly button drawing in to create more space for the spine to lengthen. We're gonna release the hands down. We're gonna bend the knees 90 degrees. Reach the arms forward in front of you. Now roll the elbows back, elbows towards the hips. One more time, interlace the fingers. Press the hands away from you, lift the chest up. Exhale, forward fold with the fingers interlaced. Keep the weight forward into the toes. Reach the hands down towards the mat while the tailbone is reaching upwards. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together when you do so. And then very slowly release the hands. Soften the knees and start rolling all the way up to standing. Good. Open up the feet a little wider. Place the hands into the hips, hip circles, nice and wide. Releasing any tension in the hips, in the lower back, in the tummy. Again, spending a little bit more time in the places where I feel the tightest. Good. Now we're gonna place the feet next to each other, so squeeze them together, squeeze in your thighs. I'm gonna interlace the fingers, reach both arms up towards the ceiling. And now here, exhale, we're gonna go towards the right side, hips go towards the left. Keep drawing the stomach towards the spine, the stomach towards the stomach, keeping the shoulders open. 3, 2, 1. Inhale to come up. Now soften the knees, soften the shoulders. One more time, reach up, engaging everything you have. Exhale, go to the opposite side. Keep lengthening. Good, grounding the feet. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up, inhale, exhale, interlace the fingers behind the head. Now stick the butt out a little bit, soften the knees, press the head back into the hands and the elbows open. Now bring the elbows towards each other, Straighten the legs, round the spine, and press the head into the hands. One more time, soften the knees, open the chest, press the elbows back and the chest up. And exhale to round, straighten the legs, round the spine, and press the head into the hands. And then just let go of the head. Take a moment here, maybe shaking stuff off if you need. And whenever you're ready, come into the front of the mat. Feel the feet together, the arms along the side, really squeeze in the inner thighs, the glutes, feel the hips nice and open. The shoulder blades are hugging in towards the back. The chin is slightly down towards the chest. Taking a moment to observe the body, the breath, and try to feel the body strong but soft at the same time. So you really know where your balance is. You know where you need to target the strength. Surya Namaskara A, inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, hands down. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to walk or jump back into Chaturanga. Inhale, open up into up dog. And exhale, pressing back into a downward facing dog, staying here. Ground the hands, ground the feet, and press the mat away. Keep reaching the shoulders upwards towards the ears. Really press, open up through the shoulders. Lengthen the tailbone away, up and back. Look at the hands, bend the knees, walk or jump forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to come up, look up at the thumbs. Exhale, release the hands down. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hands down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to jump back into Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your downward dog. Lengthen through the spine. No tension in the face, no tension in the neck. Now bring the feet next to each other and reach the right leg up into three-legged dog. Open up the hips and bend the knee. Lift the knee up and draw the chest back towards the left leg. Now stretch the leg, screw off the hips, round the spine, draw the knee towards the chest and release the right foot in between the hands into lunge. Slide the left foot away from you a little bit. Release the knee and the foot down and then come up. So making sure that the foot is not crossed. This is going to be hard for the balance. So it's right in line with the hips. The tailbone is not up, but it's really as far in as possible. Hands into the hips, squeeze the elbows in. Inhale here and exhale, draw the hips forward. Keep lifting through the pelvic floor, coming up. Exhale, press the hips forward from the glutes. Good. Inhale to come up. And exhale down. Now keeping the hips where they are, just release the fingertips down or hands on blocks. Tuck the toes under. Inhale to lift the kneecap off the mat. Exhale to press it down. Keeping the hips as low as you can, lift the knee off the mat. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Now inhale, lift the hips up and flex the front foot. Exhale, reach forward, tuck the knee down and lift the chest up. Keep squeezing through the glutes. Good. Inhale to come up and back. Exhale forward, knee down, chest up. One last. Inhale, coming up and back. Exhale forward, knee down, chest up. Now release the left foot down. Squeeze the inner thighs, interlace the fingers into the front knee. Either stay here or start pressing the front knee away from you. Lift the chest up and go a little bit deeper into a back bend. Last one, inhale, coming up. Now reach the arms up, squeeze through the inner thighs. Hands together, bend the elbows, reach the hands behind the head, and then reach with the elbows up and the chest up, the head back into the hands. Good. Slowly releasing the hands down. Well done. Tuck those under, lift the hips up. Transfer the right leg straight back into high plank. Vinyasa, Chaturanga. Inhale, open up. Up dog. And exhale, pressing back into a downward facing dog. Good. One more time, bring the feet next to each other. Lift the left leg up into three-legged dog. Open up the hips and bend the knee. Lift the knee up and the chest back towards the right leg. Now stretch the legs, square off the hips, round the spine, knee to chest. Left foot in between the hands, lunge. Sliding the right foot away from you a little bit, releasing the knee and the foot down. Squeeze the inner thighs to come up. So little check. Tailbone is not sticking out, but it's under, the stomach is in. Hands into the back of the hips. Hug the elbows so the shoulder blades are in towards each other. Inhale here, exhale, press the hips forward. Inhale to come up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Now keeping the strength in the glutes, release the fingertips down or hands on blocks. Tuck toes under. Inhale to lift the kneecap off the mat. Exhale to press it down. Keeping the engagement in the hips, lift the knee up. Exhale it down. Very nice, everyone. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Now inhale, lift the hips up and flex the front foot. Press it down. Exhale to roll forward, release the right knee down and the chest up. Inhale to come up and back. Exhale forward, knee down, chest up. One last, inhale, up and back. Exhale forward, knee down, chest up. Now release the right foot down, squeeze the thighs one more time, interlace the fingers into the front knee, either just stay here or start pressing the front knee away from you, lift the chest up and start going backwards. Keep drawing the hips forward. Slowly coming up. Good. Now reach the arms up, squeeze in your thighs, hands together, bend the elbows, throw the hands behind the head, and then press the head back, the elbows up, and the chest forward. Beautiful. Slowly coming up, releasing the hands down, tuck toes under, lift the hips up, left foot back, high plank, through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Find a moment here, reconnecting to the breath, feeling a straight spine, openness into the back of the legs. Feet together one more time, reach the right leg up to legged dog. Open up the hips and bend the knee. Inhale, knee to knee. Exhale, knee out to the side. Inhale, knee to knee. And exhale, knee out. Inhale, knee to knee. Exhale, knee out. Now look towards the left side. Release the right foot down into the mat slowly. And then lift the hips and chest up into wild thing. Good. Keep working the back body. Keep reaching the right hand down. Now slowly come back, looking down towards the left hand. Now reach the right foot into the left knee and maybe the right leg up into Vashisthasana variation. Now bend the leg one more time, release the right hand down and come back into three-legged dog. Good job, everyone. Inhale, round the spine, knee to chest. Exhale, right leg back, legged dog. Inhale, round the spine, knee into the outside of the right shoulder. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, knee to the left elbow. Now stretch the right leg in line with the left hand and release the hips down. Keep the hips square. Inhale to lift the hips and chest up, open triangle. You're doing great. Now left arm forward. Left hand down. Slide the right leg straight back, legged dog. Last one. Come up into the toes. Come forward with shoulders, chest, and chin. Bend the right leg towards the head, everyone's favorite, scorpion tail. Round the knee to chest. Right foot in between the hands, left heel down, spiral, everything open into warrior two. Woo. Shoulders down, tailbone under, stomach to spine. Interlace the fingers behind the head. Inhale here, exhale, crunch towards the left side. Inhale to come up. Exhale, use the obliques to crunch. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze. Now release the left hand down, reach with the right arm up, inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. Now stretch the front leg to reach even more. Take a huge inhalation to come up. Exhale, Trikonasana, so hands down into the ankle or big toe. Ground the feet to lengthen up towards the ceiling. Really breathe into the left side body now. Slowly looking down, bending the front knee, walk the fingertips forward and lift the left leg up into half moon. Using the same obliques, the same glutes. Now, if you want, bend the leg, grab the foot, press the chest forward and the foot back into the hand, Chapasana. Slowly, let go of the leg. Bend the front knee one more time, coming back into Warrior Two. Now, Partial Konasana, so option one, elbow to knee, or hands on the inside. If you like, taking a bind. And if you want, stretching the front leg. And these are all options, as I normally do, so really do anything that feels right for you. Good. If the leg is stretched, slowly bend it, release 2 hands down, lift the left heel up, the right arm to come up into a twist. Right ankle releases down, lift the hips up, walk hands and feet towards the side, Prasarita. Heels out, toes in. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, take whatever position with the arms in the forward fold you like. You can be totally passive. You can grab the ankles, interlace the fingers. You can come up into any kind of inversion if you like. Keep reaching the tailbone up, the top of the head down. And try to squeeze the tummy towards the thighs towards the tummy. Keep the core engaged, Katrina. Good. You have it. Very nice, Lorenza. Same thing. Press the heels, the elbows down. Beautiful. Now, if you're up, slowly come down. I'm gonna inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, walk the hands and feet towards the front of the mat into lizard. So walk the right foot a little bit wider. Option one, you just stay here. Keep lengthening the chest forward. Option two, maybe you reach down, either elbows on block or all the way down. Good. Maybe letting the knee and the foot open. If you want to go even deeper, you can slide the shoulder underneath, grabbing the ankles with 2 hands and start looking back. Good, very nice, everyone. Good. Slowly, I'm gonna come up. Now the foot, whatever it is, you open up on the outside 45 degrees. Place the right hand into the right knee and start reaching the right knee away from you. Move it a little bit from side to side. Now the right arm is gonna come up, inhale and exhale it back. Now if you see my back is not here, you really try to squeeze the shoulder blades to open as much as you can. In this way, the foot should be a little bit easier to find or to reach. If you have it, then squeeze it in towards the hips. Good. And breathe. Keep reaching the hips down, the chest up. And then very slowly release the left leg down. You're gonna take the hips back, stretch the front leg, walk it back to center, flex the foot here. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, long spine to come down. Rolling up through the spine, inhale. And exhale to release down. Now stay here for a moment to really feel the top of the head reaching towards the foot towards the head. Open up through the back of the leg. Now come up halfway with the spine. Start pointing and flexing the front foot. And then move it side to side. Internally and externally rotating the right leg. Now, to make it a bit easier, slide the hips a little further back and walk the hands a little bit closer to you. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale it down. Good job, Ricky. Look at that. Inhale it up. Good. Exhale it down. Good job, everyone. Inhale it up. And exhale it down. Good. Now, option 1, slide the foot forward, say into a longer lunge. Option 2, slide all the way down into a full split. So making sure that the hips are nice and square. Keep reaching the left hip forward and right hip back. Keep squeezing the hips down towards the mat. Keeping the chest up, keeping the legs as engaged as it can be. Beautiful. One more. You're doing great, everyone. Hands down. Now the foot comes back. Tuck toes under, lift the hips up. We're gonna step into the right leg right away, lifting the left leg up into standing split. Either just staying there or grab the back of the ankles with the right hand and reach the forehead towards the shin. Good. Now, I know I said forearm balance, but we're gonna try. Place the hands forward in front of you and just try to kick the left leg up and bend the right leg in, finding a handstand-ish position. Good. Just kick it up. You don't even need to hold all the way, but just try to use the strength. Good. Ale, guarda in avanti ancora un po' di più, guarda in mezzo alle mani. Yes. And then whenever you're done kicking, you're just gonna take a little vinyasa all the way down. So find the space into chaturanga, inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Then press the knees down, take a little child's pose. Reconnect to the breath, place the forehead down into the mat. Taking a moment here, maybe moving the hips a little bit from side to side. Slowing down the breath. And then slowly, we're gonna roll up, sit up into the heels, hands together into the thighs. Again, taking a moment here. Slowing down. We're all good? Thumbs up if we're good. Yes, thumbs down if you're not, we're good. Okay, we're gonna come up into the knees. Now check that the tailbone again is not here. That's very typical girly, especially posture. Bring it under. We're gonna reach the right arm up, inhale. Now the right arm is gonna come down and back. Really articulating through the shoulders. Inhale up, exhale it, back. Inhale it up, exhale it back. Now the right arm is gonna bend and squeeze in between the shoulder blades. The left arm is gonna come up. You're either gonna grab the t-shirt or reach in. If you can, you're gonna take a bind. Bring the chest forward, the elbows up, the head up. Good, tailbone under, and then slowly release. Other side. So left arm comes up, inhale, exhale, take it back. Inhale it up. Bear check the hips and back. Inhale it up, good. Exhale it back. Now bend the elbow and squeeze the hand in between the shoulder blades. Whoa. Good, right arm comes up. Good job, Laura, squeeze it in. And then grab the hands or just reach for the fingers. Keep reaching the tailbone under when you do so, chest up, head up. Good, and then slowly release it down. Take a little shake of the arms. We're gonna find one more time our dolphin position. This time we try to really keep the hands down. So naturally, if you don't have enough openness in the shoulders, this is gonna happen. So if you feel you can't control this position, you're gonna maybe place the hands together and having the elbows here. So this we're gonna meet after. So either hands down, tuck toes under, lift the hips up, pressing the chest back, or hands together. I really want the elbows to be close to you and you to feel like there's strength in the shoulders. So whenever you're ready, come up. Good. Now we're gonna look forward. We're gonna try to reach a right leg up into one leg dolphin, three-legged dolphin. And then release it down. And then other side, left leg up. and release it down. Ground the hands down and then lift up into downward facing dog. Look forward, bend the elbows and release the elbows down into the mat. Repeat 2 more times. Inhale to come up. And that's your turbo dog. Exhale to press the elbows down at the same time. Good. One last. Elbows down. Good, Rikke. And then down. Good. And then whenever you're done, take another little child's pose, taking a little break. Moving the hips a little bit from side to side. And then we're gonna place the hands forward in front of you. Tuck toes under, lift the hips up into a downward facing dog. We're not gonna go up just yet, we're gonna wait for after. So place the feet together next to each other, lift the left leg up, three-legged dog, open up the hips and bend the knee. Inhale, knee to knee. Exhale, knee out to the side. Inhale, knee to knee. Exhale, knee out. Inhale, knee to knee. Exhale, knee out. Now look towards the right side, release the left foot down and then lift the hips and chest up into wild thing. Reach the hips up and the left hand down into the mat. Perfect. Now look down, come into a side plank, reach the left foot into the right knee or the left leg all the way up into Vashisthasana variation. Good. Left leg bends one more time, left hand down, left leg up, three-legged dog. Well done, everyone. Round the spine, knee to chest, squeeze the knee in. Exhale, bring it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left knee to the left shoulder, squeeze it in. Exhale, bring it back. One last, knee to the right elbow. This time, stretch the left leg out and sink the hips down, nice and square. Lift the hips and chest up, open triangle. Reaching upwards. Now reach with the right hand forward, stretching the right side body. Reach down with the right hand and slide the left leg straight back, three-legged dog. Last one, come forward with it into the toes. Come up with shoulder, chest and chin and bend the left leg towards the head, scorpion tail. Good. Round the spine, knee to chest. Left foot in between the hands, right heel down, 45 degrees. Spiral up, warrior 2. Breathe. Woo. Good, tailbone under, shoulders down. Now interlace the fingers behind the head. Inhale here. Exhale, crunch into the right side. Inhale it up. Exhale, use this muscle, crunch them. Inhale it up. Exhale to squeeze. Now right hand down, left arm up. Inhale, exhale, reverse warrior. Lengthen even more. Now come off the left leg, stretch it off. Take a huge inhalation to come up. Exhale, Trikonasana, hands down into the ankle. Bring the tailbone forward and reach the right arm up into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, Ale. Open the chest. Yes. Look down, bend the front knee, walk the fingers forward and reach the right leg up into half moon. Keep drawing the stomach towards the spine. Now either stay there or bend the top leg, grab the foot, press the foot into the hand and the chest forward. Bene, Fede. Good. Slowly, leg of the foot, bend the knee and come back into warrior 2. Good. Elbow to knee. Hand down, pressing the shoulder against the knee against the shoulder, or taking a bind. If you have the bind, keep reaching the hands away from the chest or the tailbone under. If you want, stretching the front leg. If you stretch, keep the chest nice and open. Beautiful. Slowly, bend the knee, release both hands down into the inside, lift the right heel up, the left arm to come up into a twist. Left hand to reach down, lift the hips up, walk hands and feet towards the side, heels out, toes in. Inhale to lengthen, and one more time, exhale, whatever shape in the forward fold you feel like you need. Taking a moment for yourself, understanding what the body wants, what the body needs is also part of the yoga practice. Try to lengthen the spine rather than rounding it. So if you need to bend the knees to do so, please go for it. And really try to lengthen the top of the head away from the tailbone. Good, Laura. Now squeeze in your thighs and try to reach your legs up. Perfect. Now, if you're up, slowly release down. I'm gonna inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, walk the hands and feet towards the front of the mat. The left foot is gonna open up a little wider. So either just staying here or reaching the elbows down. Maybe open the left foot and the left knee. If you wanna go even deeper, working the left shoulder underneath the knee, both hands into the ankle, and reach back, looking back into the right leg. Good, beautiful, guys. Slowly, hands down. Now the left foot is gonna open up 45 degrees. Left hand into the left knee. Start pressing the left knee away from you and move the hips a little bit from side to side. Now the left arm is gonna come up, inhale, exhale, reach it back, squeeze the shoulder blades in. Tuck the toes under. If you can, squeeze the heel in, point the foot into the hands, reach it away first. To exhale, bring the heel towards the hips. Now really squeeze the glutes to press those hips down and keep squeezing the shoulder blades in towards each other. Good. Slowly now release the right foot back. Bring the hips back and stretch the left leg in front of the nose. So walk it back to center. Flex the ankle. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, long side to come down. Inhale to roll up. And exhale to release down. Now staying here. Really open up to the back of the left leg. Now come up halfway and start pointing and flexing the front foot. And then move it side to side. We're gonna slide the hips back, walk the fingertips a little bit closer to you. I'm gonna inhale, locking into the core, lift the left leg up. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. One last. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Now start walking the foot forward, either into a longer lunge, maybe just pressing the hips down here, or all the way down into a full split. Keeping the left hip back, the right hip forward, the legs as engaged as they can be. So if you're fully into the split, try to press the mat away doing the opposite activation. Good. Good job, guys. Okay, hands down, foot comes back, tuck toes under, lift the hips up. We're gonna right away step into the left leg and reach the right leg up into standing split. Now grab the back of the ankles if you can and reach the forehead towards the shin. Keep reaching upwards with the right leg. Bene, su. Yes. Now let go of the left ankle, press the hands forward and just test it to reach the right leg up and really press the mat away. Good, Renee, don't break any furniture if you're scared. And then slowly, when you feel like you've had enough, you're gonna take a vinyasa. So your own choice, either just a spinal wave or going through a chaturanga. Good job. And then whenever you're done, we're gonna meet into a little child pose. Just for a moment here. Releasing the shoulders, arms wherever they are, calming the breath. Good. And then slowly, I'm gonna roll up. Before we go into the actual forearm stand, we're gonna place the elbows into the mat, stretch the legs away from you and find a low plank position. So if you see my shoulders are not dropped, they're really pressing upwards. The shoulder blades pressing up toward the ceiling. The stomach is in, the legs are strong. Bea, perfecto. Press up, press up. Good job, everyone. Stay there. Knowing that this position is going to be your forearm balance position. So the strength is into the front body, into the shoulders. Okay, and then slowly start walking the feet up towards the elbows as much as you can and keep pressing the elbows together and away from the mat. And then slowly release everything down. Take a little break with the shoulders. You can look at me for a second while you rest. So the ideal way is to have the hands in line with the elbows. In order to do so, we need to have a lot of opening into this part, into the triceps. So if you feel that you can't handle it and this happens with the elbows because you don't have the flexibility or the strength, you're gonna place the hands together and the elbows down. I'm gonna do it the real way. So hands down, index fingers facing forward, start walking the hips up. My head is not down now, it's looking in between the arms here. Now reach your right leg up or the left leg, your best leg, and start kicking the butt up. So it's not the leg, it's the butt, wherever you are. Maybe bending leg. I quite like actually to find this L shape. Now squeezing your thighs and press them out the way. Keep squeezing the glutes, reaching the ribs in and pressing them out the way, so not sink. If you have a wall and you need to find the wall, I think you can see me here. So you find the same thing, so you're pressing up and be finding the wall. Now reach one leg up and try to grab or squeeze the other leg in. Okay? I'm gonna look at you. You're gonna have a couple of minutes playtime. Renee's like, no way. Good. Good, Laura. Yes. Now find the ribs. Bene, Lorenza. Good, Ale. Forza nelle spalle, forza negli addominali. So think your butt. Pensa a sedere in su, non le gambe, sedere in su, ok? Devi venire un po' più su, ci sei quasi. Bene, you're like a rock. Beatrice, benissimo, bellissima. Good, Katrine. Chin up a little bit more. Ribs in. Okay, I don't want to kill you, so whenever you're done, just take a little break. Good. So Ale, guardami un attimo. Quello che cerchi di fare un pochino sei un po' troppo lontana, ok? So quello che vuoi fare è proprio spingere il sedere in su. So hips up. So what we really want to do is to align the hips on top of the shoulders, the feet on top of the hips. So when the whole body is aligned, then you can squeeze it and press away. The usual banana shape, I always say no banana. If there is not enough opening, the legs to counterbalance needs to come a little further front. So if you don't have enough opening, it's gonna be a little bit of this to find the right balance. But we're really trying to kind of get off it and squeeze in. Okay? So if you have it in you, one more round. If you know how to modify, so if you wanna take a kind of more a backbend version with a staggered leg, you can also play into these kind of shapes. Now you need to do the opposite, so hips on top of the shoulders, maybe changing. So if you want to play a little bit with those kind of shapes, feel free to do so. If not, try again. Fede perfetto, now close the ribs a bit more. Yes, and don't drop the shoulders. Good, bene. Squeeze the feet towards the head, the chest forward. Yes, Katrina, you have it, just believe it. Perfect. Yes, bene. Okay, almost there. Good job, everyone. And now just take a little break. Good, Kathy, good. We're gonna roll back. Sit down, press the feet down. Move the knees a little bit from side to side. Very good work, everyone. Now we're gonna do my favorite. The hands are gonna start walking back. The fingers are on the outside. Bend the elbows and release the spine down towards the mat and the chest in between the shoulders. Good. La bueno. Slowly, I'm gonna come up. Now stretch your legs forward. Reach your arms up, inhale here, and exhale, take a forward fold. Grabbing the outside of the feet, the wrist in front of you. Inhale here and exhale, release down. Top of the head towards the feet, tailbone away from the ankles. Lengthening the spine and the back of the legs. Good. Slowly, I'm gonna roll up. Place the feet down into the mat, the hands into the knees. I'm gonna inhale, lengthen the spine and look up. Exhale, squeeze your thighs around the spine, chest away from the knees. Inhale to open up. And exhale to round. One more. Inhale to open. And the exhalation, really spread the shoulder blades away. Now find your stomach, let go of the knees, and start pulsing the arms up. Start pulsing forward. If you wanna make it a little bit spicier, squeeze in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now feet down, hands behind you, elbows in. Lift the hips and chest up, tabletop. Head back. And then slowly release it down. Now point the feet. Place the hands behind the knees and squeeze the knees into the chest, finding this compression in the front body. Now grab the ankles or the outside of the feet and keep squeezing them in. Now let go of the feet and keep this compression here. Eventually reaching the forehead towards the knees. Thunderbolt. Squeeze in. Keep lifting through the pelvic floor. Good. Now feet down, hands into the side of the hips. Lift the hips directly up. See that the pelvic floor is lifting you around the spine. Good. Slowly release down. Now lift the legs up even more, finding this compression. Release the feet, keep the hands there, try to stretch your right leg up. And bend. Good, Renee, you're doing great. Left leg up. And bend. Right leg up. Left leg up. Now walk the hands up into the ankles or the outside of the feet and squeeze them in even more. Let them go and keep them there. 5, squeeze in, wherever you are. 4, come on, Laura, come up again. 3, you can do it. 2, 1, feet down, arms behind you, squeeze the elbows, hips and chest up, tabletop. We're almost there, guys. And then slowly release it down. Take a little break, move the hips side to side. It's the last one, I promise. So hands are behind you now. I'm gonna squeeze the elbows in. I'm gonna show you first. In the inhalation, I lift the hips and chest up. Now I'm gonna round the spine and bring the hips in between the hands. Inhale to come up. So the more you round, the more you're gonna have space to move forward and back. If you need blocks into your hands, you can also do that. But we're gonna try without. So inhale to come up. And exhale to round, hips in between. Inhale to come up. Good, breathe. Exhale in. Keep going, inhale up. Good. Exhale in between. Last one. Inhale it up. Exhale in between. Come on, Benny, you can do it. Inhale, right leg up. And down. Left leg up. And down. Right leg up. You're gonna hate me by now. Left leg up. Right, release down. Okay, shake it off. Let's go all the way down into the mat. Spine down. Release the feet down and then softly just lift the hips and chest up. Maybe you can place the hands underneath the hips as a support to really feel the front body lengthening and releasing. Good, and then just slowly release everything down. Take a little moment. Either repeat the same if you feel like going into a full bridge, place the hands into the side of the ears, and inhale, lift up. Good. Ground the hands, ground the feet. Lengthen through the front body, keep engaged in the back body. Bear, try to stretch your legs. Good, and press back. Perfetto. Good, Lena. And then slowly release everything down. Beautiful, guys. Bend the knees into the chest. Move a little bit from side to side. Release the left leg down, keep the right knee up. Inhale here, exhale, take a twist. And then look back towards the right side. And really breathe into the spine, into the chest, into the belly. Just slowing down the breath. Feel the face soft. Inhale to come back to center, releasing the right leg down. Left leg comes up, inhale, and exhale, twist to the opposite side. Start to really slow down. Release the face, maybe close your eyes. And then slowly come back to center. Reach the legs up, the arms up, and just shake everything off. Shake until you don't even feel like you're shaking anymore. Good, and then just find a moment of stillness. Feel the energy running through the legs, the arms, into the center body. And then flex the ankle, bend the knees, grab the outside of both feet. Release the tailbone away from the head into a happy baby pose. Moving a little bit from side to side. Option to slide the hands into the inside of the feet and release the feet down towards the mat if you'd like. Good. And then bend the legs, bring the feet together, interlace the fingers, reach the knees away from you into a little butterfly shape. Release the feet down into the mat. The arms open. You can either stay here for a while longer or stretch the legs out into full Shavasana. And you're done. Taking a big inhalation through the nose, exhale, mouth open. And drop. A couple more times, inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Now really take the time to feel the body completely heavy and relaxed without any stress, any tension. Keeping the mind completely still. Enjoying this moment of full relaxation. I'm gonna leave you here in Shavasana, so if you can, stay there for 5 more minutes. Well done, everyone. You did great. And please, if you have any requests for the coming weeks, send me a message so that I know what you wanna work on. Well done, everyone. See you soon.